Give me a parachute.
What's going on, everybody? Vin here from Vapes, and today we're going to check out, and this is where it's going to get a little bit interesting because we don't usually do it, and we're going to start kind of going in this direction. We're going to check out some hardware today, not juice, that's right, hardware. And the hardware we're going to check out to start this kind of adventure forward, it's going to be a lovely new toy, really lovely new toy, and that is this bad boy, this beauty, this sexy piece of kit, to be fair. Minus the tank, of course, because that is the Romomizer by Streamcrate, but this is the Limitless 200 watt box mod. So it's a dual 18650. We're going to jump down close and check it all out and talk a little bit about it. And it is absolutely fantastic. Really nice kind of weight, really nice feel to this. Like I said, it just vapes like a charm. Absolutely fantastic in dripper mode, as well as running in tanks, and it feels really nice. It is a lot smaller than you would imagine. It does go to 10 watts all the way up to 200 watts and has a resistance range down to 0.08, believe it or not. Don't know why you would want to build that low, but it actually can go down to 0.08 all the way up to 5 ohms. So kind of would never go down that low. I usually try to stay around about 0.2 ohms, but yeah, and it does temperature control, so it's a really nice, like I say, it's really nice looking mod. And it's absolutely just fantastic. So, enough of me rattling. What we're going to do is we're going to actually quickly jump down below. We're going to talk about it, we're going to have a look at it up close and show off some of the features and show how it operates. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so this is the Limitless Box Mod. So when you buy it, this is what you get. Nice kind of packaging. It says interchangeable plates. We will talk about that in a minute. Really nice kind of Limitless Mod company. Nice solid protective box. You have their Facebook, if it's going to zoom. Get the zoom back on there. There we go. For some reason, autofocus. So we do actually have their Instagram as well as their Facebook on the back. I'm just going to lock that focus there so we can see it nice. Has a disclaimer. It says the Limitless Box Mod is for experienced users. Ensure that your battery are safe, and it basically tells you everything. It is a variable voltage, and that's all information on the back. It actually tells you this kind of like disclaimer. Make sure you know what you're doing. But like you know, Limitless do some nice mech mods, but this is the first time I've seen the box mod. So and it was absolutely fantastic. It does retail around about between 80 Great British pounds to 100 Great British pounds over in the UK. I think it's roughly around about the same in dollars. But you get these nice little stickers holding the box. I took that one off there. And inside the box, you have basically the mod itself. So we just take that off there. Let's try and not knock the camera over. Let's just take off that top plate. There we go. So you get the mod itself inside there. If we can get it out, just take that out, and you get a little instruction manual underneath, which we'll have a look at, and that's it. There's nothing else to this apart from the mod. So inside there, like I said, you get this really nice mod. Really nice mod. It's got a really nice finish. It does actually have some protection on there, but I've took them off. And you get this nice kind of strange kind of design to it. They've kind of curved the corners, but it is absolutely fantastic. It feels really nice in your hand as well. It's got some weight behind it. Got this kind of really nice kind of mirror finish on the screen there. Nice clicky button. The up and down buttons are at the bottom. We have a nice little Limitless. We do have our spring-loaded 510 connection up there with kind of like a fat daddy sitting on there. And let's say it says interchangeable plates, and that's because you could take off this sleeve right there, which shows the battery sled. So you have your series. It's kind of like a staggered series going on there. On the other side, this plate will also be able to come off, and it allows you to buy interchangeable plates to be able to customize your mod. They do at the moment, I believe, kind of a leather skull Indian, I believe one of them is. The other one is kind of like a green design, and they do a purple one. You got this really nice strong magnet, so it's not going anywhere. And behind this little squeezy pallet of sort, I believe is actually where the chip is. So you can't actually upgrade this. There is no USB whatsoever on this device. So you do actually need an external battery charger, which I kind of prefer because it is a lot safer. So as you can see there, you got minus at the bottom there and plus up there, and that's the way you would put the batteries in. We're going to put some batteries in now in a minute. Got some fully nice charge, but it is absolutely a really nice, well-made design. Really nice feeling. And when you want to put the panels back on the back, that's the wrong side. Just going to grab this one. You just basically slide them on like that, and like I said, no rattling whatsoever. Really, really solid. So let's just get some batteries. We've got some charged up. I'll just quickly grab them. So we're going to use some AWT 40 amp batteries. So like I said, you've got to put them in the right way. So as you can see, it tells you in the sled. You can't really see it too well, but there's the magnets. So you want to put the plus in just like that. And we're going to put the other battery in the other side just like that. So we've got them in there, as so. And that just slides on like that. Like I said, no rattling whatsoever. So we're just going to turn the screen off a second. Just going to give it 5 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Power off, which click that. We'll get into them options in a minute. And there you go, it turns off. So turn it on the device, it's 5 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you get LMC, Limitless Mod company coming up there. And this is the kind of user interface. They've got a custom chip set built into this mod. Now this one's quite interesting. It's a little bit fiddly to kind of get used to at first. But this actually scrolls down. So they've got 3 different presets. So if I press, first of all, as you can see it's flashing there, ST. I'm going to talk about that now, because we don't have a tank on. First of all, if you press left on these 2 buttons here, or the plus and the minus as I like to refer them, but I like to say left and right because it's a lot easier, you've got different modes here. And you can cycle between them modes. So SO is soft, ST is strong, and PO is powerful. Now that's a kind of really unique feature built into this mod. Now that allows you to either put it on 100 watt and put it on soft, for instance, and you won't get so much of a hot kind of vape, and you can kind of adjust it based on that, which I really do like that. So if you want to kind of cycle between the menus, you then press your right, and as you can see, M1, M2 and M3, and this is kind of the memory mode 1, memory mode 2, memory mode 3, and it allows you to program it by pressing left, and it allows us to change the wattage to which one we want. Once we get kind of the right setting, we can scroll all the way up to 200 if we wish, and it's got a reasonably fast scroll. It's not super fast where it's going to jump really quick, but it's enough to control it. So there you go, 200 watts, and we could go all the way down. And the nice thing about this as well, underneath, is your battery bar. As you can see there, you've got all these little notches, and it kind of monitors how far the battery goes down. That's pretty cool. So you can go all the way back down. We're going to quickly go down to, we'll go down to 45 on this one. And if I want to save that, let's just go back up there, because I went a bit too quick. Go on, let's just click down. Really nice clicky buttons as well. I like clicky buttons. There we go, let's just go down. And once we want to lock that in, we just press the fire button. Now obviously it's going to say check automizer because we haven't got a tank on at the moment. We will get a tank screwed in as well in a minute. So that is basically how simple the operation is. You basically program your wattage, and then you can program your strength. And as you can see, it's saying 99 at the moment because we don't have an automizer, and it is also going to tell you your faults. I say the fire button there, really nice fire button. So that is as simple as the device gets in relation to setting your power mode. Now, if you click the button on the power 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, really quick, you're going to get this menu. Now, this confused me at first. To cycle between the options on the menu, you press the fire button instead. So there's power, there's mode. So we're going to select mode, and we're going to press the right, and we can select mode temperature or power. So if we want temp, we fire it again. So it does nickel, titanium, as well as stainless steel. And we can go, for instance, into units. We can have Celsius or Fahrenheit. So if we want to go into Fahrenheit, and then we could cycle basically between the Fahrenheits as well. All the way up the top, I do believe it is 600 degrees Fahrenheit. It goes up to. We're just going to check that now because there's nothing in relation to the menu, or the manual, sorry, that actually tells you this. So we're still climbing there on Fahrenheit. All the way up. And I do like the fact that they put the logo right there. It would be nice to have the fire button there. And as you can see, in relation to temp control, it takes a long time to scroll. So 508 degrees Fahrenheit, sorry, it goes up to. So there we go. And if you want to select that, you just fire again. Now what this is going to allow us to do as well, to skip the menu, it's going to allow us to rotate our screen 180 degrees. So if we want to do that, it's going to flip it upside down. And if we press menu again, we get the exit menu. So that is all the modes. They do have a nice feature as well built into power mode, which we're going to show you now. So we're going to select power mode and auto adjust power. Now there's no description on this, but I'm going to imagine it's going to auto adjust the power output when you're actually vaping. which is a really nice feature, but that is as simple as the device gets, and it absolutely hits like a truck. So if we screw on, we're going to use our Aromomizer RDT here, we're going to screw that onto there. Really nice threading on this as well. Let's just get that screwed in, because I'm trying to look for a camera and screw it at the same time. So I'm going to show you, you'll be able to tell the difference. So 45 watts at the moment, one powerful. Now listen to this. There we go. Fires up straight away. Now if we go into our other mode, sorry, went in the wrong menu. See, it's a little bit fiddly. So if we go into the other mode and we change it to soft, it's a lot quieter. It takes a lot of time to ramp up, but it kind of regulates the faults around about 370 to 320. Change it again to strong, so it's going to put some more power through it. So it kicks up, it ramps it up a little bit more each time. And as you can see, it's kind of regulating everything we do. So that's a really, really nice feature. Now the mod itself does actually have some settings built into it, like low automizer. As we've seen there, it says check automizer. Low voltage is actually built into the device as well as there is an overheat protection, I do believe, after 10 seconds to protect the chip. If it goes over 80 degrees, it will actually cut off and not allow you to use it. So all the protection is built in, which you would see on a regulated mod itself. But like I said, it is really nice. Now in comparison to size, this is quite weighty, but in relation to the size, it is the same size, stand them next to each other, as the cuboid. It's the same height as a cuboid, obviously in the same, reasonably the same thickness. So if you get a rough idea, it's a box mod basically the same height and thickness of the cuboid, but obviously it's a little bit bigger. Now if we were to compare this to the Lasmo 200 watt, it sits pretty much a little bit over the edge compared to that one, but not by much. So it's a reasonably nice size box mod. It's kind of the same size of what you would see as a Hexone, but they've angled the corners. So it is a really, really nice device altogether. So I am really, really happy. So we're going to go back up, we're going to vape a little bit on it, we're going to talk about some of the other features which are actually built into this device, but that is the Limitless 200 watt up close and personal, and it's fantastic. Really, really nice design on it. Really nice design. Now, a couple other things which I didn't mention on up and close, and I've only just kind of remembered afterwards, is if you click it 3 times, it will actually lock the device as well. So the device is still powered on, but it does lock it. And 3 clicks will unlock it as well, so it's got that feature built into it. So you can actually just 3 clicks, stop vaping, 3 clicks, off you go. Now, when you're in auto power mode on the device itself, it won't let you manually adjust the power built into your memory 1, 2, and 3. It just physically doesn't allow it. It allows you to change the strength to soft, strong, and powerful, but if you want to change the power, you can't, so that's why you've got to do it in the menu system. So if you want to kind of adjust it to your own customization, because there is built-in ones, I believe 160, one was 80, and I believe the other one was 100 when I got it. If you want to kind of change that, you've got to come out of auto power mode, but other than that, the device is absolutely fantastic. The links in the description will be where you can actually purchase these. Just search on the internet, they're going to be all over. Limitless is a really good company. They've been known for mech mods for many, many years now. They're really, really fantastic mech mods. And now they've got the box mod. And the box mod is just absolutely fantastic. I'm loving it. To this date, it's probably one of the best. The fact that I've got all this customization in my hands, be able to kind of program based on my tanks. I have one set at 45, and that's my Aromomizer, what I like. I've got another one set for 60 and 80 for my dripper, so that's menu 1, 2, 3 already set. And all I do is basically adjust the power from soft, strong, powerful, and I get an absolutely fantastic experience with no ramp up whatsoever. So listen to that, like straight away. There we go, boom, straight out. It just absolutely fires instantly, pretty much. Obviously there's a couple of seconds, but you don't have to wait absolutely ages for like the coils to heat up and things. You want power, it gives you power there and then. And the battery life on this is reasonably well. Like I said, I've got 2 40 amp batteries in this at the moment. And absolutely fantastic. No problems whatsoever with the batteries. No clipping of the sleeve when I've been putting them in. And my battery life has been reasonably good. I get a whole entire day of vape, and that's with me dripping and vaping my absolutely ass off. So yeah, definitely check it out. I would definitely recommend one of these, definitely, hands down. These are absolutely fantastic. So that's the Limitless 200 watt box mod. Hope you enjoyed this hardware review. It's slightly different. If you want to see more in the future, hit that like button as per usual. Post in the comments, let me know. Give me some feedback. Always appreciate it. Until then, stay safe, vape happy.